Hello, my dear brothers and sisters of the light way of being. I do have a galactic channeling for you, and then I will comment afterwards. And I'm going to be talking about lapis or lapis lazuli. Some just call it lapis. And I'm going to talk to you about the significance of this stone. You can see by its brilliance that has some importance. So they first start off by saying, we cherish our times of communal with our friends of the light way community. We are in awe and amazement at how well you are doing, all moving towards your highest and brightest selves. Yes, we give praise. Why? We give praise because that is what is most needed in this now moment of time space. Praise for your progress, but more importantly, praise for that which you actually are. You are divine beings of grace and light. You are the chosen gold workers that have come to Gaia in a patient and bright mission, or better yet, challenge. For you see, many view this trip here to Gaia as a chore, when it is not. It is a mission of sorts, but not like a military or work or fierce mission, but a mission towards the great experiment of density. A mission, or better yet, challenge. Why challenge? Because, dear ones, the challenge is one in which you accept the terms of engagement, the needed goals, and the forecast of the outcome. You also have a knowing of the terms and the parameters. However, in order to discover or uncover these parameters, you must evolve. Not just you as individual fragments of God, but also you as community. We see this as an evolution. First, you are but children of the light there in density, thinking of the individual aspect of who you are, learning and growing and discovering or not covering. Then you bring yourself to the place of unity consciousness as the end goal. In between there is community or collective consciousness. This is the stage many of you are in now. It is a challenge, large if you believe so, to leap from individual to collective, and then another leap of both faith and love to then become unity. All higher vibrational beings go forward in energetic and vibrational growth towards unity. You came from unity, you return to unity. We hope this simple explanation is understandable and understandable by most there. We have faith in you. Hal wishes to impart his recent knowing of the stone or crystalline structure of what you call lapis, or the crystal of the gods, very revered in times of what you would call your past. The universal crystals are no longer available in those in density because of the potential for harm. Universal crystals tap into the cosmic force, if you will. Lapis is a vibrationally very high crystalline structure that you can bridge the gap between human being and universal consciousness if utilized correctly. Seek it out if you will. Again, our dear friends, you are doing very well. Do not become distracted by that which you perceive, for perceptions allowed into your thinking and into your feeling then becomes what you would call reality. Create first, perceive next, then experience it. See yourselves as the creators that you naturally are. Stay focused on the way of things. Vibrate higher and higher by that which you think and feel, and focus is on the heart space and the tunnel of light through the heart. You use crystals such as lapis to assist you if that calls to you. Seek your heart always. You cannot go astray by staying centered and focused in the heart way. Love above fear. This is the way, dear ones. We are always here for you. You but need to ask. We are in awe of you. We love you. Be heart, be gold, be one, and they end. So let me explain this a little bit to you. Guidance again, for those of you who have not listened to some of my messages. I've been doing this for 30 years now. It'll be 30 years this year that I've been doing channeling and listening to guidance and using it in my own life. And it, of course, works when channeling is done correctly. There's channeling like many things, even divining, because you can divine, divination, you can divine through artifacts or devices. If it's done correctly, you'll get clean messages. If it's not done correctly, the opposite would result. And I've taught whole classes on that. I can teach that again if you will, make some comments. But what they're basically saying in here, if you listen multiple times, guidance is always telling us where we're at, where we're going. The goal of everything is to get to this place that we call ascension. Right now we're in 3D, 4D, 3D being density. There's 2D and 1D, of course. Those are the elemental densities. But right now we're in 3D, 4D for most here. 3D is the space in which it's competitive, in which you're an individual that they were talking about. And it parallels along with the psychological development of a child. We're like children, very narcissistic, very, oh, it's all about me, 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 me in our spiritual journey as we're moving forward. The next step or the next stage is then to get to a place of collective, or as they keep using, if you notice, they use the word community, communal, etc. The root word is commune 4 or 5 times in there. To commune means to come together towards one. Okay. Some will call that tribal thinking. We're in that state of individual to tribal thinking for a lot on this planet, and this is why we have a lot of this going on. Besides the fact that duality right now is split in the extremes. Go watch one of my previous messages. I talked about this. This is why we're seeing so much duality in the extreme, okay? For a reason. We're supposed to be learning from this so we can see the extremes, both sides. We then move, the goal, the ultimate end goal is to unity consciousness, thinking as one. It's important to be one. It's important to be part of one. Unity consciousness, okay? That's the ultimate goal. There's different ways of doing that. One of the ways, I've used crystals for years, but for whatever reason I was drawn to lapis. I'll read you some of the definitions of lapis. It encourages self-expression, honest communications, helping individuals discover their authentic selves, historically associated with royalty and intellect. It also helps with the third eye activation and also cleansing. So if you can get a band like this, for example, and strap that around your head, or even put it with some tape or something there and sit there and meditate with that, that helps with the third eye pineal gland activation. The main thing that got me about this is in ancient Egyptian times, they called this a piece of the firmament. Okay, if you all know what the firmament is, it will make more sense to you. But I know from when I pick up a crystal, I can instantly feel the vibration. I can tell the vibration of the person who last used it, and I've proven this over and over again. I'll grab crystals that friends have or people that I'm teaching as students, and I'll be able to know what their emotions and feelings were, days or weeks prior when they were holding it. So I would suggest seeking out lapis, but you need to seek out crystals that vibrate and feel right for you through the heart. Everything is always through the heart. The truth is in our heart. The 0 point, meaning the exact now moment, that still moment, comes through the heart. We've been thinking for far too long because we've been mechanistic in our ways of going forth on this planet. And that's thinking. We're supposed to be feeling, and using the mind only as a filter, as a discernment tool. And so you'll get wisdom, you'll get knowledge, you'll get answers through your heart. Do a quick meditation, 60 seconds, a couple minutes. Deep breathing, get yourself very quiet, get yourself very still. Be in your heart, and the answers and the truth will come. And we ascend from 3D to 4D to 5D by our vibrational state. It's not a destination, it's a vibrational state of being. I hope this all makes sense. Go ahead and comment and share for more. I'll answer any questions that you post, okay? Talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.